Tell you what, my neighbours have put up all those lights, all those fancy bright lights, but it's half a good thing, you know, because it means I ain't got to pay to put my lights on. I can just use theirs. It might be bad for radio, bad for CB and all of that with the interference, but it means I've got plenty of light. Oh, it's gone out now, but no, it's good. Did you see the prices in there? Holy macaroni! It's like £2.25 for a bottle of bloody water. I got the, I wanted me water, so I got me ordinary Volvic one. It's £1.75 in there. Holy crap! For a packet of bloody, if you wanted a packet of crisps, it's like £1.30. And don't say it's because the prices are going up. You go in another shop and they ain't. It's just this shop and drive here. And he's quite miserable himself. He's a bit rude. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a moaner. I don't moan about things for the sake of it, but I just can't believe the prices in there. And I can't believe, like, every time I go in there, they do nectar. That's why I go in there, because I want to get me nectar points. But every time I bloody go, I went in there, the first time I went in there, the nectar worked, no problem. The little person behind the till didn't say nothing, but, you know, he took the card, bloop, scanned it, wonderful. But then, every time after that, nectar, no. Oh, what's the matter? It not work. Alright. Next day, no. It's been like 3 weeks now, not working. I might actually have to put in write an email complaint to say, look, your nectar thing's not working in this shop and it's the reason I come there, so I might not come anymore if you don't get it fixed. Because, no, let's be honest, if you're going to offer a service like nectar, at least make sure it works. Also, that sign ain't right. The subway says it's open, but the subway's not open. The subway don't open till about 9 or 10 o'clock, I don't believe. I asked him in there, I was like, oh, the subway's not open. And when I looked over there, it's all closed. But the sign says open. And the time is 2 minutes to 6 in the morning, so that's wrong. Come on, shop and drive. What's wrong with ya? Look at that for a Caravan. Bloody hell. Looks like one of the axles has snapped or something's happened to it. Bloke lives in that. Can you believe it? A bloke lives in that. And there's one next to it as well where he lives in that as well. I think one of them's like a shed and the other one's the one he lives in. There's a lot of that goes on, isn't it? People living in grotty old caravans like that. How many of you live in a caravan? I often think to myself, you know, knowing what I know now, I think the younger me, if I could go back in time, I think what I would do is I'd live in a caravan. I think I'd get a caravan and find somewhere like a farm or something to live in, because a lot of these places you pay £50 a week and you get your electric and your water for £50 a week. That's everything. You rent, like, for the little plot that your caravan's on. You should bring your own caravan. I know a lot of people that do it. Where I used to work, a lot of them used to live in caravans on the farm, on random farmers, because farmers, they want to get as much money as they can. So if they've got a little bit of land beyond a barn or something, or a little bit of a field next to whatever they can't really do a lot with, they'll just rent it out to people who want to live in caravans. They'll get a water pipe, put up some running water along it, a few taps here and there, people can connect their caravans up. They'll run an electric cable out and put little points so you can plug your electric in. And yeah, you know, some people charge more than £50 a week. I know you're probably going to say, well, I know someone, or I live in a caravan and it's more than that. But a few years ago, I ain't spoke to these people that I know for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. But some have had proper nice little setups, you know. £50 a week they'd pay. and one of them had a bloody static caravan. He lived in an ordinary tourer caravan like that one for a while. Then, you know, the farmer was like, he asked the farmer said no plans for nothing, not going nowhere or anything, not going to evict you. So he decided to get himself a static, had a static caravan delivered, put it into place, and he's living in a static caravan, a nice big one, proper living room, bedroom, toilet, flushing toilet, everything, for £50 a week. And he gets his water and electric. All he has to do is sort out some gas, is to get gas bottles if he wants gas. I don't know if he uses gas, he might just have everything electric. But yeah, £50 a week, so that's £200 a month. You know what I mean? I think I'd do that. I couldn't do it now because, you know, I've got a family, I've got the grumpiest wife in the world. Some of you lot, man, the comments about my wife, poor wife, bless her, she's been in a couple of videos now, and what did someone say? The life and soul of the party she is, bloody hell. Well, that's just how she is. She's just, well, I say to her all the time, she's just a miserable person. I don't know why. She's got everything she could want, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, I've got a wife now, and I've got a few kids, you know, a couple of kids, and we're established in a home, you know, in a house. So to just, we could do, you know, and do you know what? I'm in half a mind. I am literally in half a mind. We could do that. We could move out, yeah, and we could go and get a caravan, or we could even move. We could even, well, we couldn't sell our house. Just couldn't do that. It's not possible. But we could move out, get a small loan, buy some land, put a caravan on it and live on it. There's no reason why we couldn't do that. Yeah, there'll be certain covenancies on land, but we just to find some land that we can do that on. We'll obviously sort that out before we buy any land, but we could do that. Or we could just go and get a caravan, find a plot somewhere, someone, whatever they want to charge, £50, £100, even £100 a week is brilliant, because £100 a week, that's £400 a month. It's a lot cheaper than any rent on any house. It's a lot cheaper than any mortgage. Yeah. So, yeah, imagine that, you know, just go and live in a caravan. I mean, I would. I'm in literally two minds, you know. But the thing is, she wouldn't want to do that. She's not happy with a house. Everything's wrong about a house, you know what I mean? So she wouldn't like a caravan. She always says, oh, I wish this house would burn to the ground. Oh, lovely. Thanks very much for that. So if we lived in a caravan, it would be, I wish this caravan would burn to the ground. I hate it. You know what I mean? So we couldn't live in a caravan anyway. But, you know, younger me, knowing what, because when I was younger, before I got established in a house, and, you know, I had a girlfriend. I've always had girlfriends. So I would have had a girlfriend anyway. But knowing what I know, I think I definitely would have done that, man. I mean, it would be easy now. It's easy now. I could literally go down the road and buy a caravan, a good caravan, a cheap one. Now, yeah, they're everywhere. But back then I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know you could, well, I knew you could live in a caravan, obviously, but I didn't know that literally you could just go down the road, buy a caravan. I'll turn that up, it's better now. I didn't know you could literally just go down the road, buy a caravan, and find a little plot on a farm somewhere and live on it for £50 a week. I didn't know that. If I did, I would have done it. So, how many of you live in caravan? Do anyone here live in a caravan, a static caravan or a tourer caravan? Perhaps you live on a farm or on an actual caravan site. Well, there'd be more money if you live on an actual commercial caravan site, won't it? I bet they charge a bomb. I bet they're about £600-700 a month. If you live on an actual caravan site, so you're a permanent resident, but it's a site, a commercial company site, like, how much is it, if you don't mind? Like, just put an idea, put it in the comments, what rough idea, ballpark does it cost, and we'll compare it. Because I know on some farms they just charge for it. They probably charge more now, because let's be honest, farmers are money grabbers. They do want to get every penny they can. But yeah, it'd be a lot cheaper to do that. But then again, I bet some of you probably live like the van life. You know, they call it the van life, don't they? Got a motorhome or something and just live in that and travel around. Anybody do that? You know, that's going to be a lot cheaper than anything else. I mean, do you know what? I'd actually done that if I wasn't already established in a home. That would be awesome. I would definitely do that. You know, imagine that I can have like a trailer towing along behind me with all my stuff in it, all my hoardings. Oh man, what a bloody... No, don't you just love life? There's so many options of what you can do. But yeah, so yeah, put it in the comments, you lot. How many of you live in caravans, static caravans? How many of you live on the road in either a converted van just into a camper van, or a motorhome or something like that? Let me know, put it in the comments. It'd be interesting to hear you. I love reading your comments, you lot, so it'll be interesting to hear them all. Oh well, you lot, I'm on my way home now, and apparently the neighbour's been out there again washing the driveway again. He put all that sealer down, and I thought that was going to be the end of the obsessing about the driveway. Yeah, I thought, okay, I'll agree. He'll put the sealer down and he'll stop washing the bloody thing. But apparently he's been out there again washing the driveway again. You can see the sky up there. I think you can. Look at them clouds, eh? Absolutely brilliant, isn't they? Got a bit of sky, a bit of cloud. I like it when it's quite overcast. Anyway, you lot, started raining quite a lot now, so the window wipers are making a bit of noise. But yeah, anyway, you lot, have a wonderful week, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll catch you on the next one. And I'll let you know. Some of you lot find it entertaining about my neighbour always washing things and all of that. So I'll let you know what what the driveway turns out like after he's had his bit of OCD, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll catch you later on, you lot. I've got a lawnmower I'm going to fix. I've got an engine to take apart and do on a lawnmower. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'll see you in that video. I might even film that tonight, I don't know yet. So yeah, catch you later, you lot. Enjoy yourselves.